Yo, what's going on, my brothers? Hope you guys are having a good day so far. Once again, man, really want to thank you guys for your continued support. Really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get into this month's Patreon monthly wrap up. Let go. Real quick, I got two questions from two Patreon supporters, Mr. Minsu and C Kardashian. First off, Mr. Minsu asks, I have a question, my brother. As we near the end of the current generation, what games do you think have or will define the PS4 legacy? Ain't it crazy that we almost at the end of this? I mean, that's what sucks, is at least making it seem like we kind of are at the end of this generation already. Don't it seem like this generation just started like maybe like 2 years ago? You know, but man, it's about to be over probably, you know, 2020, maybe 2021. But you know, people are saying that, you know, we got maybe like 2 good strong years left and that's it. Crazy. But what games do I think have or will define the PS4 legacy? I mean, like you said, I mean, we ain't technically done, you know, with this generation, because PS4 still got some heavy hitters coming. So we got that Last of Us 2, we got that Death Stranding, Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man, I don't know, I can't remember, you know, but PS4 still got like some huge titles coming, you know. But as of right now, some games that I think that have defined, you know, this generation for PS4, definitely Uncharted 4, you know, even though that was kind of like the game for the PS3 era, but you know, Uncharted 4, even though suckers love to hate on this game for some reason. Horizon Zero Dawn, I thought that was a really good game for PS4. Bloodborne, you know, I thought that was kind of like a PS4 defining game. Kind of hard because like PS4's had like little exclusives like Until Dawn, you know, The Order 1886, Infamous Second Son, Killzone, but I wouldn't call them like, you know, genre defining, you know, PS4 games. You know, PS4's had like multiple exclusives, but as far as like God of War, that is probably, outside of all the games, because we just got the junk this year, God of War is the quintessential PS4, you know, exclusive defining game for the PS4 this generation. I think that's really at the top. You know, I thought God of War was incredible, so that's definitely a game. I can't believe I almost forgot about that junk, and it came out this year, you know. But that's that. C Kardashian, who, sucker, I'm trying to get you into the Discord. You say that I'm ignoring you. Nah, sucker, that's you. You know. But he asks, do you think games these days are actually fun? We got great games like The Last of Us, God of War, Red Dead Redemption, etc. But are they fun? Sometimes I look at my games in disgust. Sometimes I look at my games in disgust and be thinking, when is the next game coming? Back in the days, I never felt that way. And when you gonna invite me to the Discord? So I told you. Alright, you right, I'm slacking, fam. I will get, the next time I stream, the next time you say that junk in the Twitch chat, sucker, I will stop the stream to add you to the Discord. I promise you, sir. Anyways, though, I don't know if you was in the in my Twitch stream when we was having this conversation, Kardashian, you know, because I had like asked the chat like where's their passion right now for gaming. Who knows, I might make a YouTube video out of this. But we kind of like, you know, talked about it like real briefly. You know, I do still think games are fun. Like, I don't think I mean, yeah, I mean, comparing it back to like the PS2 original Xbox GameCube era, it might not be as fun as those days, but I still think gaming as a hobby is fun. I still have fun playing games. You know what's crazy? I literally lately I only play games when I'm streaming. It's just like I feel like I'm just too busy, and like literally the only time, at least as of late, for the past for the past 4 or 5 months, I literally am only playing games when I stream, which is crazy because I freaking gaming is like such a, you know, big part of my life. But lately, I haven't really been playing it in like my own alone time. I think the thing is, we're getting older. We're getting older. We got more responsibilities. It's not just about, you know, getting good grades in school and going home and playing games no more. Like now we like thinking about like, yo, what the frick am I gonna do with my life? Like we got like, you know, other things that like we're worried about, you know, and you know we're worried about our future and like trying to see like what we want to do. So I don't think gaming has gotten, you know, less fun per se. I just think we're getting older, and it's just like, you know, it's just kind of natural as like you get older and, you know, other stuff starts to come into the equation. You know, you're not going to enjoy or look at, you know, something that you loved doing back in the day when you were younger the same. That's just really just how the way it goes. So, you know, I get what you're saying, because we was having that same discussion on Twitch, but I really think that's why I might do a YouTube video on this junk. I don't know. So E3 took place earlier this month. I thought this year's E3 was a success. You know, I thought it was better than last year's. I thought Microsoft came pretty strong, even though Sony fanboys swear they didn't come with nothing. They showed nothing but multiplats, which they did show a lot of multiplats, but you know, they had that announcement with the, you know, with the 5 new studios that'll be making Xbox games in the future. Who knows when we'll see those games, but they made the announcement. I thought that was big for them, you know. They had the whole Sea of Thieves expansion, the 3 Gears games, Halo Infinite. I thought Microsoft came as strong as they could with what they have right now, you know. So I thought they had a pretty decent conference this go round, and they showed all the good multi-platform games really at Microsoft's, you know, showcase, you know. So I thought their conference was good. I thought Sony's conference was you know, with this new direction that they went in this year with, you know, kind of announcing, you know, what to expect before, you know, the conference even happened. I thought their conference was better than last year. Again, I think Sony finds themselves in like a weird spot right now, because pretty much since, I mean, I would say 2016, where their freaking conference was amazing. That was the conference that they showed God of War, freaking, I think Horizon was there. I don't even remember. I just remember E3 2016, Sony freaking destroyed it, you know. And pretty much, I mean, some people would say after that, I would bring it back to 2013, you know, to where they kind of killed Microsoft live on stage that night, you know, with the whole PS4 reveal and the price point and stuff like that. Sony is always expected to just drop bombs every E3. So they kind of find themselves in this weird spot to where it's like, that's why I kind of thought that they took that approach this year. Like, hey, this is what y'all can expect. We don't want y'all thinking like we're going to do this, that, and that. Because, you know, people's expectations for Sony is so high, you know. So, but I thought Sony had a good conference this year as well. You know, they had Spider-Man, which I didn't even really want to see no more of this game, because I thought we saw enough. Surprisingly, that to me was the best game that they showed at their Spider-Man looks amazing. I cannot wait until that game come out. Of course, that Last of Us 2, bro. You know, people making a big deal of the whole Kiss thing. Freak out of here. When the junk come out, we all get, you know, so, and the gameplay still looks like Last of Us. It still looks dark, brutal, and gritty, you know, with the gameplay they showed. So I loved what they showed for, Last of Us 2. Surprisingly, a game that really got me, I think that was shown at Sony's conference, was the Resident Evil 2 remake. My God, that junk looks amazing. I cannot wait until that comes out. I wasn't even checking for that, but once that junk was shown, I'm like, I definitely have that game on my list now. Nintendo, I really didn't tune in to their direct this year, but from what I heard, it was not even really a Nintendo direct. It was like a Smash conference. Like, they showed nothing but Smash Brothers. So, you know, of course people are going to be hyped for that, you know, but yeah, I thought E3 2018, you know, overall was a pretty good showcase this year. You know, I thought it was better than last year's, and you know, we didn't really get any, I mean, as far as exclusives, we didn't really get any like major surprises, but as far as multi-platforms, we got the Dying Light 2. You didn't play the first Dying Light. I loved the first Dying Light. That was announced. Jump Force from Bandai Namco, that freaking game that got Naruto and One Piece and Dragon Ball Z, and I need to see more of that, but that, you know, kind of shocked me. Of course, Metro Exodus, they showed some more of that. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Devil May Cry 5. Like, we got some good multi-platform games, you know, shown at this year's E3. But as far as like exclusives, we didn't really get any surprises that we didn't already know about, you know. But yeah, I thought this year's E3, 2 thumbs up. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think I covered all the topics that I wanted to cover. Plus, I'm starting to get a little itchy. I don't know if you guys seen my latest upload on my YouTube channel, but yep, starting to itch. It's about that time to end this video. So hope you guys enjoyed this month's Patreon monthly wrap up. Again, thank you guys so much for your continued support. I'm gonna probably put out next month's Patreon calendar, you know, just so you guys can know like what day to expect. Well, I'll probably put that out in maybe probably the end of this month, you know, so maybe in like the next 2 or 3 days I'll put out the calendar for next month, just so you guys can know what's going on and stuff like that. Working on some other YouTube vids right now, but I gotta finish recording and editing some of those videos, so y'all can look forward to some more content on my YouTube channel, probably if not this weekend, early next weekend. If not this weekend, early of the start of, you know, the next week coming. So I will be working on that and stuff like that. Still streaming on a Twitch. If you guys need to hit me up, you know, either on Patreon or Twitter or Facebook, whatever, you guys can send me a message right here on Patreon. Just send a personal message there, or hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. I have to get out of here because I am starting to get itchy. I can literally feel this junk coming. It is time to take off everything and lotion up a little bit. Gotta get some lotion out. You know, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll catch y'all on the next one, alright? Have a good rest of y'all day, man. Peace.